Your home loan should reflect your financial needs, not the bank's. I connect with various wholesale lenders to find a solution tailored to your situation. Message me to discuss options.
Okay, so there's AI Josh, and AI Josh is talking to you about how the the situation should be for you, not for the lender. So my job, what I do is I take all of your data and I plug it in here and I figure out, I search your data against 281 banks. And when I go to these 281 banks, it's almost like playing, remember, what was it? Let's Make a Deal or Family Feud. They played that Plinko thing and they put the chip up there and it ching 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 and it fell into one of those slots. Well, that's kind of the way it is. I take all of your data. I take your, how much down payment money you've got, what your credit score is. I take everything about you and I figure out which lender is going to fit best for you. I don't really care what fits best for the bank. Now, I've got some banks that I work with, or some lenders that I work with, they're wholesale mortgage companies that I work with a lot more than others. I work with them because they're efficient, they're quick, they help us get to the closing table, and they offer you a great rate. And if you fit into that slot, I love to move and kind of make that ball fall into that slot as often as I can. But when it doesn't fit for you, like for example, got a borrower right now who needs to buy a house before they sell their house. And so that ching, 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 I got to move them into this slot because that's what's best for them. I've got another borrower right now, beautiful credit, um, beautiful job history. Everything about this borrower is right. And I could put them into a lot of slots. But in their scenario, I need to specifically put them into a slot that charges them the least possible for giving them a big grant up front because they don't have down payment money. They got beautiful credit, they got beautiful job history, everything else works, but they need some down payment assistance. So I drop them into another slot. Does that make sense? That's my job. You come to me, the lenders pay me for the loans, so you're not having to compensate me usually. Now there are borrower paid loans, there are lender paid loans, there's correspondent non-delegated loans. That's three different things. I'd love to tell you about it. I enjoy that. I can kind of geek out on that if you want. But what I do is figure out what's best for you. When you're ready to learn more, just go to the website, click on learn more. Or you can say, I want to apply now, or I want to buy a house or sell a house. Just click where you need to. We're going to give you all the information you need.